In this video, we're talking about the quadratic formula again. This is part 3. When I graph any quadratic equation, it's going to look like, well, it can look like one of these pictures. Either the quadratic can go through and have two x-axis answers. Remember, wherever the graph goes through the x-axis, that's the number of answers that there are to the problem. So here you'll see it goes through twice. Here it only goes through one time. This is 2 times, this is 1 time. Here it goes through 0 times. It doesn't go through the x-axis at all. Now the way we can determine that is by taking part of the quadratic formula, just this little part that's in here, and we call that the discriminant. D-I-S-C-R-I-M-I-N-A-T-E, the discriminant. All right. Make that discriminant, N-A-N-T, sorry guys. Discriminant. All right. You discriminate to find the discriminant. Anyway, so what we do is we take just this part, b squared minus 4ac. So let's say we have an equation like this: x squared plus 8x minus 3. Now we're just going to plug in the b squared, all right? So that's going to be 8 squared. Do you see this? Whoops, no, you can't see it. We're putting in the b squared. Now minus 4 times a. What's a? 1. What is c? Negative 3. All right, so this is going to be 8 times 8 is 64. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 3 is positive 12. Okay? And 64 plus 12 is 76. So that's going to equal radical 76. Now, the discriminant is greater than 1. It's the discriminant, I'm going to go discriminant is greater than it's greater than 0. That means there's going to be 2 answers, just like this. All right? Let me give you one here. Let's say my formula is 9x squared. I'm going to erase this, guys, so that we have a little more room. Let's say this is 9x squared minus 6x plus 1. All right. Again, we're going to use the discriminant part. So we're going to go b squared. B squared is negative 6 squared plus 4 times a, which is 9, times c, which is 1. Okay, so this is going to be 36 minus 4 times 9 is 36, times 1 is 36. So it's 36 minus 36, which is going to equal 0, correct? Well, so if the discriminant equals 0, then there's one answer. If the discriminant equals 0, then there's one answer. And the last one, let me give you one like this. 2x squared, 2x squared plus 3x plus 9. Guys, when you see plus 9, that should make you remember that that it's not going to hit it anyway because it's going to be way up on the graph, plus 9. But in any case, let's figure it out. All right, so the discriminant says b squared, which is 3 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is 9. All right, so we have 3 squared is 9. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Negative 8 times 9 is negative 72. And when I put these, listen, I don't care what it is. This guy is bigger than this guy, so it's going to be a negative answer here. So that means the discriminant is less than 0. Therefore, there's going to be 0 answers. Okay? Now, this is on page 518 in your textbook. And you will be tested on this. So if you have any questions, come on up and ask me. But if the discriminant is a positive number that's greater than 0, that means you're going to hit the x-axis in 2 parts. If the discriminant equals 0, it means there's only going to be one x number. Okay? And if the discriminant is less than 0, then there's not going to be any x answers at all.